In County, Jamey, it looks like yet another road where water could be an issue.
Water is definitely an issue on this road. This is Cox Road. I talked to Sheriff B.J. Fletcher just a few minutes ago, and he told me if you want video of water across the road, go to Cox Road. So I didn't know that. So I'm going to take you over here a little bit closer. But as you can see, here's the roadway.
Yeah.
And
definitely an issue just because you don't know how deep that water is. You can't really see where the tree line there on the left begins and where the road ends.
Well, yeah, exactly. You can't see under the water. So you have no idea how deep it is in here. And of course, Sheriff warns that there could be a washout in there. And if there's a washout in there, well, guess who else is washing out? So it's really a good idea not to cross this road. Actually, I just got some video of someone crossing this road in a great big pickup truck, which I was like, but he made it. I do not recommend doing that. I'm certainly not doing that in the news car. Although, oh yeah, here comes a vehicle way over there on the other side. I don't know if you can see it very well. But he is hesitating.
He's thinking about his choices, you know. Like I said earlier in Blake's FaceTime, I think that somebody in the passenger seat safely is streaming East Texas Now and watching these roads and seeing all of the dangers and hearing all of the recommendations from the professionals that say turn around, don't drown.
And guess what he's doing?
He did it.
Turning around, don't drowning.
There we go.
I don't know how to say it like that.
He is not
but yes,
yeah.
This guy's turning around. And probably what is deterring him, what is making him this cautious is right over here behind the trees, there's a truck in the water, just sitting there. And the guy that crossed a minute ago told me that there were a bunch of leaves and debris and stuff in the grill, and it looked like water had washed over it. So don't know exactly when this happened. Actually, I took a picture of it and sent it to the sheriff just a minute ago. I hadn't heard back from him. He may not be aware of the situation, but probably what happened is this truck, you know, it's on the edge of the road over here, so it probably got pushed, and whoever was in it probably got out, went for a little chilly swim, and got out of there. Now, actually, in Harrison County last night about 9:30 on Buck Sherrod Road, which is out by the airport, there was a water rescue. An 86-year-old man had tried to cross, and there was water flowing across this road, and it pushed his truck over into the ditch, and they had to get swift water rescue out there to get him out. The sheriff said his vehicle is probably a total loss, and which much like this one might be too. But he said that when they got out there to get him out, he was sitting on the dashboard trying to stay out of the water. So, but they were able to get him. He's okay. Just lost his truck. So, but that's the problem with water like this. You can't see how deep it is. You know, you might drive down this road a million times and think you know it, but when there's water across the top of it, you can't exactly remember how far down that road goes. So, you know.
Absolutely. Better safe than sorry. Like you said, no, you saw one person make it successfully across, but that does not mean that that is the example to follow, as evidenced by the truck that obviously did not make it all the way across, sitting on the side of the road. And you don't know which one you're going to be. Do you want to take that risk? Especially if there's ultimate ways that you can get to where you're going.
Yeah, I would say no. In fact, I was very shocked. I was interviewing a guy who had come up the road who was turning around. And I was in the middle of talking to him, and he goes, "Oh yeah, just like that guy over there. You probably shouldn't do that." And I'm like, "What?" And I swung around, and sure enough, yeah, there's a truck crossing it, and he made it, but it was pretty deep. And that's the thing about this rushing water. When it gets up past your wheels onto the panel of your vehicle, it's kind of like a sail. I mean, it's just like it'll just lift you up and push you off the road, and then you're out of the picture.
I mean, think of it like a lazy river at a water park. You know, it pushes you along. You don't really have a whole lot of say in which direction you're going to go.
Yeah, and it's you could go a long ways if your vehicle has a little float to it, like maybe a Volkswagen or something. Ooh, you're going kayaking.
You're going for an adventure, one that you did not sign up for. Jamey, thanks for calling us in. Again, tell us what road you're standing in front of there.
Say again?
Tell us what road you're in front of right there. One more time.
This is called Cox Road, and it's the intersection of Cox and Birmingham.
Okay.
And apparently, when there's this much rain, this floods and stays flooded for quite some time. So.
Man, all right. Well, then we will continue to keep our eye on this specific road and make sure that we let you know when it is safe to pass. Jamey, thanks for calling in.
Probably be a few days. Yeah, it's very near the interstate,
Okay.
Interstate 20 and 59. That's where we're at.
All right. Well, then we will keep a close eye on it. Jamey, thanks for calling in. And now we're